What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to quickly go over some big just Dragon Ball news in general when it comes to games. We've got about 3 or 4 different things to go over real quick, so let's just get straight into it. First off, this was also announced via Bandai Europe. They seem to leak a lot of things, actually, I'm not gonna lie, but I couldn't find the thing like when I was just quickly browsing through here to make this video real quick, but I did find it on VJump because it was also put out by the VJump official Twitter page and everything like that. We're gonna get a lot more information apparently from there, and I'm assuming from trailers in the future and everything, but nonetheless, a brand new Dragon Ball Z project is being made, I guess, basically. Again, I'll leave the link down in the description below so you can see it on the Dragon Ball or the Bandai Europe page and everything like that. Basically, they're gonna make a RPG like Dragon Ball game, and I have absolutely no idea what it's gonna be doing. Obviously, I don't think anyone does aside from the people making it. So it's some kind of 2019 project though. So again, not really sure what it's gonna do, but we'll have to wait and see. So if you're hyped for it, or you think you know what it might be, or what type of gameplay we're gonna see, by all means, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm definitely interested to hear. My big thing though was what they announced right here, and is this part right here, starting from Sarani. Again, I know everyone can just simply see it from the Bandai European page. But basically, Dragon Ball Fighterz Universe 11 Fighter is coming, or Warrior technically, Senshin Warrior is coming. And we basically just got a confirmation that Jiren is now officially confirmed for, or like 99% sure, that Jiren is going to be the next DLC character for Fighterz. So the big question is though, who's coming with them? Are we going to be getting Toppo? Are we getting UI Goku? Who knows? I really hope it's not UI Goku. I mean, let's face it, guys, before everyone explodes in the comments and everything, do not be surprised if it is UI Goku, simply because you know UI Goku is going to sell. It's all about that money in the end. I mean, I see people complain about it in Fighterz, but then it's like, but wait, doesn't like Xenoverse have like 20,000 Gokus or something like that? Again, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, or maybe they're just gonna be doing 1 character per time now for season 2. We're not really sure what's gonna be going on. I know that during a stream for one of the tournaments, like 8 slots were shown or something like that, and there's some rumors going around that potentially the winner of the upcoming final tournament, the World Tournament held in LA, and I think it's 2 weekends from now, the 26th and the 27th. Apparently the winner's gonna be able to pick the next character that they want, or a character that will show up in the DLC, essentially. So the fact that Jiren is here, we'll have to wait and see what's next. A lot of people want Janemba. I know some people want Gogeta. People want Roshi, Kid Goku, all this other stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts down below. What characters do you want for the next DLC? I know people also want costumes. I know it might be a little weird for costumes to happen in something from an Arc System game, but it's Dragon Ball, it's not their own IP, so generally I think they could potentially do it. It'd be really cool, but I think that they're missing kind of out on a good opportunity right here. But we're supposed to be getting more details about Season 2 in that tournament, so in a couple of weekends. Don't be surprised also if VJump potentially shows something off. Maybe that might be the case, I'm not really sure. But I'm definitely hyped, so I'll wait to see what kind of characters we see coming, and I'll buy whatever characters I want. I generally don't buy the season pass or characters, because some characters I'm just not going to play as, so I'm not going to spend the money on them. So, but if I happen to like everybody, then I'll buy the season pass or something like that. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Who are you most looking forward to for Season 2, or who do you want for Season 2? And yeah, we'll have to wait and see in a couple weeks what's gonna be going on. So, and by the way, kind of a side thing when it comes to Fighterz, if you ever want to come check out my stream, I always like to play with a bunch of followers and viewers and everything like that when I play Fighterz on stream. So if you happen to be on the PS4, unfortunately, I'm really, I know it's a very, very slim chance, but I really, really hope that they would announce like crossplay or something between all platforms. This is a fighting game. This isn't a shooter or anything. Having Fighterz crossplay should be a no-brain scenario. All they probably do is just flip a switch. But I know Sony and all this other stuff and legal stuff, and I'm not even going to get into it, basically. But nonetheless, if you want to come out and check out the streams, though, we're over on Twitch. Twitch links down in the description below. But if you ever happen to be on, and you're on PS4, and as long as you don't have a 12 or 13 frames per second delay over that or over, essentially, I will actually play against you. So I know 7 and 8, a lot of people look and go, man, that's like slideshows right there. But, I live in Japan, so, I have to make do with what I can, and it's a lot of fun to face off against you guys, so. Other than that, though, not much else in terms of what the VJump said or what Bandai said or anything like that, so those are the big 2 things. And then this was announced yesterday on their stream, which a lot of people were very, very upset with when it came to the stream. But basically, Dragon Ball Heroes was announced yesterday for a worldwide release, which is a very big thing because Heroes has been here in Japan for the last 8 years. And it was announced for the Switch, and it's just like, okay, well, we've seen that before. Like, the only game that really made it out of the States, I think, was the 3DS. But the 3DS wasn't region locked, if I remember correctly. Yeah. 3DS was not region locked. So hard to say what's going to be going on, but nonetheless, it looks like we're finally getting some Heroes content here. And the only, there was a lot of questions that's going around. It's like, wait, so are we going to be buying the card packs? Because that means they have to start selling the card packs. Or I'm assuming at least there'll be an in-game store. Through the game, you'll earn in-game currency and everything like that. And then you'll be able to go ahead and get cards from the shop or something like that. But I would not be surprised, and I think a lot of people are not going to be surprised by this. I know that they did it differently for the 3DS, but this is the Switch now. That's a long ways away, or a long ways to go in the past there. I would not be surprised if in the eShop we can use real money to buy cards from the eShop. So I mean, it's Bandai. They do it for all their other games and everything like that in terms of mobile type games. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case when it comes to buying cards. They probably won't make it loot boxes, but they are probably going to make it, like, hey, you want to buy this card? Get this Gogeta and everything like that. That's going to sell money right there. So I don't know how it's going to work in terms of how much you can actually get in game, if there'll be, weekly missions or something like that to get enough to maybe open a card pack or something. We'll have to wait and see what all those details are. A lot of people are speculating or hoping that, Heroes can now start coming out to other global type games now, whether it's something like Dokkan or Legends or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's obviously a story mode. It's funny enough, though, that this trailer is all the voices are in Japanese, but obviously you have the subtitles. So I'm wondering, is it actually going to be, will there actually be an English option, or is it simply just going to be all subtitles? I mean, granted, I like the Japanese voices better than the English voices in my personal opinion, but hey, I know a lot of people prefer the English voices, that we don't have to keep reading subtitles and everything. So I don't know, be interested to see. Let me know your thoughts down below when it comes to Heroes. Are you going to get it for the Switch? It's also coming out on Steam, funny enough. So let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to pick up the game or not? Do not, I have to say this right now because one of my friends was saying this also. Do not expect this game to be some kind of hardcore fighting game where you're inputting all the commands and everything. This comes from an arcade game where you literally put cards on the table and then you will basically tap a button to make sure your bar is higher than the enemies, maybe do one swipe to the left or something like that, and that's all this game is really going to be. There, of course, they're going to probably maybe throw in a couple of extra kind of side switch features or something like that, shake the controller to do this to try and beat your opponent or something, but other than that, do not expect this game to be some kind of hardcore thing. This is just meant to be simply have every single thing imaginable when it comes to Dragon Ball and everything like that, fighting against each other in some made-up universe with a kid with cards, and that's pretty much it. So, again, just keep that in mind when it comes to looking at this kind of thing, okay? So, that's basically it for all the updates, though. More information coming up in the next 2 weeks. I don't know anything about, like, Xenoverse 2 or anything like that. I know they basically only talked about stuff that was already out on the stream. But, I mean, that stream was already pre-recorded, so I feel like they did that back in December, and then they released it now, and a lot of people were like, and, it's partly, it's on Bandai because they're just like, oh, yeah, tons of hype stuff coming, and it's just like, there was no hype stuff coming. You hyped the hype coming, and then you talked about stuff that was already in the game. So, I mean, this was the only real announcement. So, I mean, if this had been just about this, and then say, hey, by the way, we're going to tease this, but then you're not really going to see information for the next couple weeks on the other stuff, that would have made more sense. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So, anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What are you most excited when it comes to Heroes, Fighterz? The new game that's being teased right now is being worked on. I'm going to guess a very late 2019 release, or maybe even an early 2020. I know it says 2019, but they tend to push these stuff back. Sometimes they push back that One Piece game. They push back, I don't know if they push back Fighterz, but Fighterz was basically not released until February. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to be going on. So, because October, November time, always a very hard kind of month to go ahead and release games because you have a ton of other publishers releasing their games as well. So, and I'm not saying that Dragon Ball couldn't do well or anything like that, but compared to maybe some of the big stuff that usually comes out around that holiday time, it'd be a bit of a fight. So who knows what they're going to do. So anyway, guys, that's me for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.